Have you ever wondered whether your blood type could reveal more about your future health than you realize? Most people only think about their blood type when donating blood or facing a medical emergency. But what if those simple letters A, B, AB, or O carry information that goes far beyond transfusions? Scientists have spent decades studying the relationship between blood type and disease risk, uncovering fascinating connections involving the heart, brain, immune system, and even longevity. While your blood type does not determine exactly how long you will live, research suggests it may influence certain biological strengths and vulnerabilities throughout your life. Some blood types appear to have advantages against specific infections, while others may face higher risks related to circulation, inflammation, or cognitive decline. The important thing to understand is that blood type is not destiny. It is simply one piece of a much larger health puzzle. In this video, we'll explore the hidden science behind each blood type, uncover the surprising ways it may affect your body, and reveal what these biological differences could mean for your long-term health and lifespan. To understand how blood type may influence health, we first need to understand what a blood type actually is. Imagine your bloodstream as a highly secure facility where every cell must carry a form of identification. On the surface of your red blood cells are tiny chemical markers known as antigens. These markers act like biological ID badges that help your immune system recognize which cells belong in your body and which do not. If you have type A blood, your cells carry the A antigen. Type B blood carries the B antigen. Type AB carries both, while type O carries neither. Your immune system constantly monitors these markers, allowing familiar cells to pass while targeting anything it identifies as foreign. This simple system plays a critical role in blood transfusions, immunity, and even certain disease processes. Although these antigens are microscopic, they influence how the body responds to infections, inflammation, and other biological challenges throughout life. Understanding this system is the first step toward understanding the unique strengths and vulnerabilities associated with each blood type. Let's begin with the world's most common blood type, type O. Nearly half of the global population carries this blood group, making it the closest thing to humanity's original biological blueprint. One of the most distinctive features of type O blood is the absence of A and B antigens on the surface of red blood cells. This unique characteristic has been associated with several potential advantages throughout human history. Researchers have observed that type O blood may be less prone to excessive clot formation, helping blood flow more freely through the circulatory system. Some studies have also suggested that this characteristic may contribute to a lower risk of certain cardiovascular complications compared with some other blood types. But every advantage comes with a trade-off. Because type O blood tends to clot less aggressively, individuals with this blood type may face a higher risk of significant bleeding after serious injuries or major trauma. Researchers have also explored possible links between type O blood and increased susceptibility to certain gastrointestinal infections. In other words, the same biological traits that may provide benefits in one situation can create vulnerabilities in another. The important takeaway is that type O blood is neither the best nor the worst blood type. It simply comes with its own unique set of strengths and challenges. Understanding those characteristics can help people make informed decisions about their health and appreciate how deeply our biology is connected to our evolutionary past. Now let's turn to type A blood, carried by roughly 1/3 of the world's population. Scientists believe this blood type became more common as human societies transitioned from small, nomadic groups to larger agricultural communities. Living in crowded settlements exposed people to new infectious diseases, creating strong evolutionary pressure on the immune system. Some researchers suggest that the A antigen may have provided advantages in helping the body respond to certain bacterial threats that were common in these early civilizations. However, biological adaptations often come with trade-offs. While type A blood may have offered benefits in the distant past, modern research has explored possible links between type A blood and cardiovascular health. Studies have found that individuals with type A blood may have a slightly higher tendency toward blood clot formation compared with those with type O blood. Over many years, this characteristic could contribute to a greater likelihood of circulatory problems in some individuals. Researchers have also investigated potential associations between type A blood and an increased risk of certain heart-related conditions. It is important to remember that blood type is only one factor among many. Diet, exercise, sleep quality, stress management, smoking status, and overall lifestyle have a far greater influence on long-term heart health. Still, understanding the unique characteristics of type A blood offers an interesting glimpse into how ancient evolutionary advantages may continue to shape health patterns in the modern world. Another fascinating topic often discussed in relation to type A blood is stress. Some researchers have explored whether individuals with type A blood may respond differently to stressful situations compared to other blood types. One hormone frequently mentioned in this discussion is cortisol, often called the body's primary stress hormone. Cortisol plays an essential role in helping us respond to challenges, maintain energy levels, and regulate important bodily functions. However, when stress becomes chronic, elevated cortisol levels may place additional strain on the body over time. Some studies suggest that people with type A blood may experience stronger or more prolonged stress responses in certain situations. While the science is still evolving, the idea highlights the importance of stress management for everyone, regardless of blood type. Regular exercise, quality sleep, social connection, and relaxation techniques can all help support a healthier stress response and promote long-term well-being. Now let's look at type B blood, one of the less common blood groups, but perhaps one of the most intriguing. Scientists believe type B blood may have developed among ancient populations that lived in challenging environments and frequently migrated across vast regions. These communities faced constantly changing climates, food sources, and infectious threats, requiring a highly adaptable immune system. As a result, type B blood is often associated with biological flexibility and resilience. Researchers have explored how certain characteristics of type B blood may influence the body's response to infections and environmental stressors. Some studies suggest that individuals with type B blood may have a different immune profile compared to other blood types, potentially helping them respond effectively to a wide variety of challenges. This adaptability may reflect the evolutionary pressures experienced by their ancestors over thousands of years. However, adaptability does not mean immunity from health risks. Like every blood type, type B comes with its own unique strengths and vulnerabilities. The important lesson is that the human body is the product of countless generations of adaptation. Type B blood serves as a fascinating example of how our biological history may continue to influence health patterns today. Understanding these differences can provide valuable insight into the remarkable diversity of the human immune system. While type B blood is often associated with adaptability, some researchers have explored whether this flexibility may come with certain trade-offs. One area of interest involves autoimmune conditions, which occur when the immune system mistakenly attacks the body's own healthy tissues. Normally, the immune system is highly skilled at distinguishing between friend and foe. However, in autoimmune disorders, that recognition process can become disrupted. Some studies have suggested possible associations between type B blood and a higher susceptibility to certain autoimmune conditions, although the relationship is complex and still being investigated. It is important to remember that blood type alone does not determine whether someone will develop an autoimmune disease. Genetics, lifestyle, environmental factors, and overall health all play significant roles. Nevertheless, this research highlights the fascinating ways in which blood type may interact with the immune system and influence health patterns throughout life. Now we arrive at the rarest major blood group, type AB. Found in only a small percentage of the global population, type AB combines characteristics of both type A and type B blood. Because individuals with type AB blood carry both A and B antigens, their immune system is uniquely adapted to recognize a wider range of blood markers. This is why type AB individuals are often referred to as universal recipients in blood transfusion settings. However, researchers have also explored a fascinating connection between type AB blood and brain health. Some studies have suggested that individuals with type AB blood may experience a higher risk of certain cognitive challenges later in life compared with other blood groups. One theory focuses on blood clotting factors, which tend to be present at higher levels in some people with type AB blood. Over many decades, subtle changes in blood flow may influence the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to delicate brain tissues. It is important to keep these findings in perspective. Having type AB blood does not mean a person will experience memory problems or cognitive decline. Factors such as physical activity, cardiovascular health, sleep quality, education, diet, and social engagement play a much larger role in maintaining brain function as we age. Nevertheless, the research serves as a reminder that our blood type may influence more than we once thought. It may even offer clues about the complex relationship between circulation, brain health, and healthy aging. Another area that has attracted scientific attention involves the possible relationship between blood type and pancreatic cancer risk. Researchers have observed that individuals with type B and type AB blood may show a slightly higher incidence of pancreatic cancer compared with some other blood groups. While scientists continue to investigate the reasons behind this association, one theory suggests that certain biological characteristics linked to the B antigen may influence how cells interact with inflammation, immune responses, or other processes involved in disease development. It is important to place these findings in the proper context. A higher statistical risk does not mean that a person with type B or type AB blood will develop pancreatic cancer. Many other factors, including age, smoking, obesity, diet, family history, and overall lifestyle, play a much larger role in determining risk. Blood type is simply one piece of a complex puzzle. Nevertheless, these studies highlight how subtle genetic differences may influence health patterns over a lifetime, and why researchers remain interested in understanding the biological effects of blood group variations. Beyond the familiar A, B, AB, and O blood groups, there is another important characteristic known as the Rh factor. This factor is determined by the presence or absence of a specific protein on the surface of red blood cells. If the protein is present, a person is Rh positive. If it is absent, they are Rh negative. For most people, the Rh factor has little effect on daily life. However, it becomes especially important during pregnancy. A potential complication can occur when an Rh-negative mother is carrying an Rh-positive baby. In some cases, the mother's immune system may recognize the baby's blood cells as foreign and begin producing antibodies against them. During a first pregnancy, this is often not a major issue, but future pregnancies may be affected if these antibodies remain in the mother's system. Fortunately, modern medicine has developed highly effective preventive treatments that dramatically reduce this risk. Today, healthcare providers routinely screen for Rh status and can administer medications that help prevent complications. This is a powerful example of how understanding blood type biology has helped improve maternal and infant health around the world. So, what does your blood type really say about you? The answer may be more complex than most people realize. Your blood type does not determine your destiny, nor can it predict exactly how long you will live. However, it may reveal certain biological tendencies that influence how your body responds to infections, inflammation, stress, circulation, and other health challenges. Understanding these patterns can help you become more aware of your unique strengths and potential vulnerabilities. The most important factors for long-term health remain the same: healthy habits, regular exercise, quality sleep, proper nutrition, and preventive medical care. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What is your blood type, and have you noticed any health patterns that seem to match what we discussed today? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join Health Handbook Daily for more science-based health insights.